Hello and welcome to Coach's Box. My name is Zach and this is a tutorial to walk you through how to create a team and to start and finish a game. It's all very straightforward, but we thought we'd create this tutorial just to make it easier for you. So this is what you see when you first log in. This is your dashboard. This is where I can start a game, create a team, or follow another team, and have oversight of my matches, upcoming, in progress, and completed. So we've got to go ahead and create a new team. The name of this team is going to be called Tutorial Team. Location will be Adelaide, and the coach will be Zach. I'm not going to add a logo for now, so let's just go ahead and click save. Great, so here I'm in my manage team section, and you can find this through going back to your dashboard and going straight across to tutorial team. And you may add a logo if you wish as well. This is where I can manage my players, manage my followers, statistics, opposition, match center, and results and reports. So now we can go ahead and start a game. So let's click start game. We want to track time on ground and stats. These would be team stats, so things like clearance won and clearance loss. And time on ground obviously is player time on ground, which means we'll also have to add all of our players in. So let's click on time on ground and go next. And then we want to go tutorial team. And now we want to create an opposition. So let's just call this one test opposition and go save. So now we are in what's called the match center. So we can, if I quit the app, I can always access the match center before the game started from the dashboard. So here we are, tutorial team versus test opposition. That's the game that we've just created. So let's go ahead and go back into the match center. These are the stats I'm going to record for this game. If you'd like, you can add new ones as well and color code them accordingly. And we could also select team, the team for this game just by tapping on a position and by adding a player. So as you can see, we've got no players here at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a few players in. So let's go one, Zach. Radbone's the first one. Save and add another. Go two. I'll go Jed. Wolfords. Save and add another. Let's go three. Neil Smith. So I'm going to pause here and come back once I've added all these players in. Right, so now I've added in all my players. So let's go save. And now we have a list of players to select from. So let's go myself there. And we're going to fill out this team sheet very quickly. Just by tapping on a position and tapping on a player. So that's the field complete. Now we want to do the first ruck. And then we want to get onto the interchange. 1, 2, 3. We've got this set up as a 21 player side. If we like, we could add more players to the bench. But for now, we're just going to keep it at 21. Right, so the game is set up. We've got our stats we're going to record, and we've also got our team selection. One thing to note as well, we can also put players and color code them into rotation groups to make it easier for the person who's managing this to make rotations. Now, if I have someone who would like to record manage this game as well, because you can have multiple people managing a game at once. What you need to do is need to get that person, that coach or player, to follow the team by typing in testing team or tutorial team or whatever the name of your team is. And then what you need to do is under tutorial team, under manage followers, there will be a box. I'll show you under coaches box global, just another dummy team that we've got. If I click on the three dots, I can make Tim here either an admin or just a follower. A follower means that he can follow the game live but not make any changes. And admin obviously means that he can make changes to the game. So all pretty straightforward. So when they log in, they'll be able to actually update the team and also record stats and make rotations when the game is in progress. So let's go ahead. We're going to start this game. So this is called the match screen. So you can record goals and behinds up here. And if you need to undo them, you click that red button. This is where we can make all of our rotations. It's really as easy as tapping on a player and then tapping on another player to make that rotation. So you can see that that rotation has been executed. And stats, because we're pre-game, we can't record stats yet. But as soon as the game starts, you better record stats just by tapping on the screen. So we're pre-game. Let's go ahead and click start game. So as you can see, the clock is now ticking up. And we want to record some stats. So the way we do that is just by tapping on the buttons here. Now what I was saying before, if you go ahead and make someone an admin, they can go ahead and create their own account, come in here and record stats themselves. That also applies to time on ground. So you could have someone on time on ground making rotations, and then you can have another person, say an injured player or another coach, managing all the stats for the game. If I need to undo, I can just tap undo. If I'd like to record a goal, just tap a goal or a behind. If I need to undo the last score, then I just click undo. So we'll go ahead and make some rotations just quickly so I can show you how the percentage looks. So we're going to take N Smith off for D Clifford. There we are. So now if we go into the overview, under players, we can see that D Clifford's percentage is ticking up and N Smith's percentage is ticking down. It also keeps track of how long each player has been in certain positions of the ground, so forward, mids and back lines. So that is the crux of how to record a game. Obviously, if you turn your phone off and turn it back on again and access this online, everything should still be there. So we're going to go ahead and end this quarter. If you need to make some reconciliations during the quarters, you could actually add this, but it'll just prompt you to say you're about to record a stat during a break. Are you sure? So just click yes, and then we can add some stats. As you can see, the clearance one has been ticking up. Okay, now we want to start the second quarter, and now we can go through and repeat what we've just done. So let's go clearance loss, clearance inside 50 against, inside 54. Make some more rotations, take Blake Sutterby off for B Radbone and J Dark off for P Robinson. Again, you'll see that the percentages are changing as you make those changes. And also as well, same with the stats. So I'm going to pause here and just go through and quickly finish the game. So now we're at the completion of the game. So if I go show game summary, this is the breakdown of the game. Obviously, I went through and completed the game pretty quickly. So you can come in here, write your game summary, see your time on ground for for all your players, and then all your stats as well. And then we can also export this to a CSV file, which opens up in Excel or Numbers, depending on what device you use. So let's go export, and I'm going to put in my email address, my personal email address, zach.radbone@gmail.com, and submit that. So we'll receive an email with the CSV file in there, so you can keep track of all your stats over the course of the year. And you can probably see at the top there, I've got a Gmail notification that's come through. Right, so if I come into completed, that's the game that we've just gone through. And that's essentially from start to finish, creating a team and starting a game and finishing a game as well. If at any stage you come into encounter any issues, please click on report an issue, and you'll be taken to our website. And please complete this field here so we can then troubleshoot it accordingly. Thank you very much for your time today. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us at zach.radbone@gmail.com, or submit a contact us form on the website, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Bye.